In the vast golden sands of the Sahara Desert lived a curious 10-year-old girl named Maya. With her bright red cap, round glasses, and adventure backpack, Maya loved exploring and learning about nature's secrets. One sunny morning, Maya's science teacher, Professor Sanderson, announced an exciting field trip to the desert. Today, we'll discover how desert animals and plants survive in such harsh conditions, he explained, adjusting his safari hat. Maya couldn't contain her excitement. I've always wondered how creatures live where it's so hot and dry, she exclaimed. When they arrived at the desert research station, Professor Sanderson introduced them to Dr. Aisha, a desert biologist. Welcome, young scientists, Dr. Aisha greeted them. The desert may seem empty, but it's full of amazing survival strategies. Their first stop was the camel enclosure. Camels are desert champions, Aisha explained. They don't actually store water in their humps, those contain fat, but they can drink up to 30 gallons of water at once, and their special blood cells change shape to handle this. Their bodies also conserve water by producing very little urine and dry droppings. Maya watched in awe as a camel demonstrated its drinking abilities. That's incredible, she gasped. Next, they observed sand lizards. Watch how they dance. Dr. Aisha pointed to a lizard, lifting its feet alternately off the hot sand. They're doing a heat avoidance dance. They also burrow underground during the hottest parts of the day. Sand lizards have special scales that reduce water loss, Dr. Aisha continued. After lunch, they examined desert plants. Cacti are natural water collectors, Professor Sanderson explained. Their spines aren't just for protection, they help collect morning dew and direct it to the plant's base. And their waxy coating prevents water from evaporating. Inspired by what she learned, Maya had a brilliant idea. Could we design things based on these adaptations? She asked. Absolutely. Dr. Aisha smiled. That's called biomimicry, copying nature's designs. Back at the research station's workshop, Maya and her classmates divided into teams. Maya's team decided to create a water collector inspired by cacti. They used a cone-shaped design with small channels to direct morning dew into a collection container. Another team built a simple sundial after learning how desert animals track time by the sun's position to avoid the hottest parts of the day. When they tested their inventions the next morning, Maya's water collector had gathered enough water to fill a small cup. It works, she cheered. Professor Sanderson was impressed. You've all learned the most important desert survival lesson, he said. Nature has already solved many problems through evolution. By observing carefully, we can learn these secrets and apply them to our own challenges. As they packed up to leave, Maya took one last look at the golden desert. Thank you for sharing your secrets, she whispered to the sand dunes. She knew that the desert, which once seemed so hostile, was actually full of clever survival strategies waiting to be discovered.